Christian life isn't always about going super fast and finishing everything as soon as you get it in your hands. Sometimes it's about preparation. It's about endurance. God is a God of endurance, and God is invested in us for the long haul. So you say, I can run 50-yard dash, I can do this, but the real relationship with God, the real experience that you want with Jesus is found not in the short bursts, but in the endurance, lap after lap, day after day, experience after experience, trusting God that He's going to complete the incredible work He's begun in you. And this whole scenario of endurance reminds me of something that happened a couple of months ago. I was here working out and I saw a friend of mine, Skylar. Skylar is a marathon runner. He's got me by 20 years. Yeah, I can beat him in the short distance, but this kid can run. He can run miles without stopping. And I begin to look at this and think, you know what Skylar does apply to my life and does apply to yours. It doesn't matter if you're 20 or if you're 50. You've got to have these principles in place to run the race that God's called you to. You know, I specialize in the sprints, baby. Fast, man, fast moving, fast. Got to make it across the line.
Why don't you put your money where your mouth is and race me?
All right. What you want to do? 50-yard dash? Let's do it.
How about we do a mile?
Oh, no, I think I could do that. Let's give it a shot. Racing Skylar's a joke. I used to beat punks like this all the time back in the 70s in my sleep.
He thinks he's gonna win this race, sprinting the whole thing, but really, he has to have endurance.
That's what I'm talking about. Gun show! This is killing me. I am not used to running long distance. I am a sprinter. I am not a marathon runner. Yeah, I've burnt out all my energy right now in the first 100 yards. And this kid behind me, he's got energy to spare. I cannot do this. Yeah, hey man, you won a race. You're back.
Yep.
Do you know why you won?
Because I trained hard and long.
Oh, that's garbage. Shut up. You won because I quit. You know, anything else, I'd beat him. I guarantee you couldn't beat me in a fight. Who cares if he can run? You know what I'm gonna do? It's never how well you run the race. It's always who has the best ideas and who can be the most creative in winning the race. Yeah, maybe you say that's cheating, but hey, when you get my age and you got to race against guys like this, everything's an option. As we run this race, there'll always be opportunities to cheat. It's part of our fallen nature and seems like the right thing to do, especially when you're up against huge odds. Television, the movies, our friends and families put pressure on us to succeed, and that success should be attained at any cost. Hey, forget your name, your reputation, do whatever you need to do to win. Now, God does not play by our rules. He requires us to run this race and to have success through the principles He has placed inside of us. These are discipline, faithfulness, servanthood, and sacrifice. And when you apply these principles to your life, in your walk with Christ, you won't need to resort to creative ideas to win and to compete well. The Bible says in Galatians 6 that a man will reap whatever he sows. If you try to succeed by causing others to fail, you not only expose incredible flaws in your character, but you invite destruction on the potential that God has placed in you. Remember, in God's economy, the means never justify the end. These aren't the... Just like water, humans like the path of least resistance. So what I was able to do, make a shortcut, take some angles and make it easier for me. Why? Because I don't like to suffer. All I want to do is win with the least amount of effort possible.
Kids, seriously, do not try this at home.
Come on, light me! Wow, that's fast! These are incredible! The very nature of competition promotes a desire to win. Winning is important, but it's not always about winning, it's how you run the race. If you run with integrity with Christ as your goal, you're always going to win. But the temptation to cheat and to take shortcuts or try to outdo those around you is based in a spirit of pride and insecurity.
Where's Chad?
Why are you doing this anyway?
Come on, man, I told you I've got to beat Skylar.
Well, you're a man.
I don't have time to practice anymore.
Find a way, man. You can't do it. You can't take the shortcut. You can't nilly vanilla your way through this.
All right. Yeah, I guess you're right, Chris. I guess no matter what I do, there's no way around practice, is there? All right, tell you what. I'm gonna just start running, see what happens. Skylar, look out.
Good luck, Chad.
In this race that you're in, you're always going to have opportunity to drop out, give excuses to quit, why you can't do it, I'm tired, so-and-so may hurt my feelings, blah, 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 blah. This race is about endurance. If you fall down, you get back up. Everybody's going to fall down in the race. You're going to have opportunity to fall. What separates the righteous man from the unrighteous man, the Bible says, is that when you fall down, you pick yourself up and you keep running. What could really happen if once you get up, you start running and never stop? Could be interesting.